Information that is typically held by organizations include customer records, product and service records, personnel records, financial records, performance figures, industry sector information, and legislative information. The information held may be both routine and exceptional, and in order to be useful will need to be properly managed. Organizations have the option of storing this information either on electronic or manual systems. The method will depend on the type and use of information, the volume of information, the level and frequency it will need to be accessed, how often it will require updating, and the need to keep it safe and secure. The information's effectiveness depends on its being accurate and up to date. If it is not accurate and up to date, there is little value in keeping it. The information may also need to be evaluated to see what can be learned and how it can be used. If the information needs to be analysed, this will be easier if it is held in an electronic system. A monitoring system should be used to ensure the information and records kept are efficient, capable of meeting requirements, easy to use, and adequately secure. Electronically held information must be controlled like manual information. A recognized system is needed that is understood and used by all in the organization. Electronic records are likely to be held in databases. The advantages of storing information electronically are space saving, speed of access and retrieval. It may be used by many people at the same time, and it is very easy to update. The database will form the basis of all electronic record systems. It will contain information about individuals or products grouped into records. It can be queried to find records matching certain criteria. They can produce reports in various formats and are quick to search. They can be accessed by multiple users at the same time and is only as accurate as the inputted data. Management Information Systems, or MIS systems, contain data on people, resources, technologies, applications, finance, and marketing. MIS systems are used to produce financial statements, performance reports, to plan, monitor, and implement a business strategy, and to help understand the organization and its business environment. The data on an MIS may contain sales data, purchasing information, accounts and payroll information, information regarding business plans and organizational objectives, customer information, productivity and product life cycle information, financial information both internal and external to try what-if scenarios, and external information on the industry sector. Part 2. Developing Information Systems. The development of an information system will consist of 5 stages: analysis of needs, design of system, testing, implementation, and evaluation. We will now go through each of these in a little more detail. The first stage, or the analysis, will involve studying current systems, identifying the type of information that needs to be managed, identifying what needs to be obtained from the information, communicating with those who handle the information, and then performing a feasibility study to find out whether it is possible to meet main requirements within the budget available. After this, you will move on to the design of the system, and the first decision will be whether the system will be manual or electronic. This will depend on the budget you have available, the type of information, and the outputs required. You will then identify the type of input data, and then identify any data output. Following this, you will then need to identify any equipment that is required. Once a system has been designed, it should be tested using a variety of what-if scenarios, as well as processing routine data. It should be tested to see if it can cope with large amounts of data. In a manual system, a sample should be set up and tested for ease of use. Once satisfactory testing has been completed, training would be the next stage. Before a new system is introduced, staff will need to be instructed or trained. Depending on the system, this may require user guides, training manuals, a presentation, and/or training sessions. The system is then ready to be implemented. This can be done in two ways. The first is direct. This is where users stop using the old system and switch to the new one on a given date. The advantage of this is that it costs less and is quicker. The disadvantage is that there is no backup should the new system meet an unexpected problem. The second option is parallel, where both new and old systems run side by side for a period. The advantage is having the safety net of the old system, but as both must be maintained in full, this means double the work for the staff. After implementation, any new system must be monitored for success over a period of time. Feedback must be sought from the users, and then improvements, adjustments should then be made.